Alright, boys and girls, welcome to the DFS experience for Tuesday, January 2nd. This video is brought to you by our friends over at Thrive Fantasy Player Prop website, where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. You do get a deposit match up to $250 if you use my promo code DFS Chapel, or you can use the link that's in my description. Alright, we're going to start with DraftKings like we always do. We have a 6-game slate. I will be doing DraftKings and FanDuel. Feeling a little bit better, so I should be able to get through these. I should be able to get through them effortlessly, and let's just get going. We're going to start with DraftKings SGA 10.3K matchup proof. Doesn't matter that it's Boston. OKC is a really good team. Fire his ass up. Morant 9.7. Morant hasn't really been blowing my, taking my breath away. 37, 58, 50, 41, and 26. I mean, if your Ja Morant 41, 26, and 37 does nothing for us. If you pay $10K for a guy, 9.7, 9.5, whatever the fuck it is, and he gives you 37 fantasy points, your night is over. You feel me? That's just what it is. 2024 NBA DFS, you got to get every spot correct. You can't pay $10K for a guy that's going to give you 37 fantasy points. You're cooked. You feel me? Fox 9.6, amazing spot. Blowout risk. Charlotte is an absolute dog shit. Still in play. Maxey against Charlotte. You play Maxey, he does nothing. You don't play him, he puts up 50 fantasy points. 55, 27, 36, 55, 32, like a yo-yo. You see what I mean? I ain't never lie. Let's continue. Curry's been pedestrian. He's been shooting like shit. And fantasy points show that. 50 against Washington, but I could put a 50 against Washington. 34, 30, 32, 41. That's not going to get it done at 8.8K. You feel me? Listen, with these guys that are inconsistent, Maxey, Curry, Morant, you're going to play them, right? And you just happen to hope that you happen to get lucky that night and that they hit value. They're not going to suck every single night, but they're just not as consistent as you want them to be, when they're in the 9K, 10K ranges. That's all I'm saying. Derek White, when has he let us down? I think last game was a blowout, so that doesn't count. 32, 46, 39, 47 fantasy points, 7.7K. He's in play. Kobe White's fine. Vassal's fine. McCollum been going under the radar. Fire him up. Drew Holiday, 6.9K. Okay, play nothing spectacular. Dinwiddie. I haven't been high on Dinwiddie all season. Fantasy points show why. 12, 32, 26. 39 is cool. Back to 26. Inconsistent. Sohan is okay. Monk is fine. Podziemski. Yo, as long as I've had this channel, I don't like the way Steve Kerr coaches. I hate it more today than I ever have. I'm about to stop playing Warriors. I know they're cheap, so we stick them in, but they're cheap for a reason. Remember, these salaries reflect what, these salaries reflect what fantasy points they're expected to get. So if you're playing 4K guys and 5K guys, they're cheap for a reason. The Warriors guys are cheap for a reason. This motherfucker plays hot potato with his bigs. The rotations are always changing. Now he's got Gary Payton. Come on, I can't fuck with the Warriors. I can't do it. And let me tell you what's the biggest problem of them all. Even if you have somebody producing, Kerr would still bench your ass. Podziemski's fine. He's 6K. He's fine. You just gotta pray to God he don't get his minutes cut. But the Wiggins and the Kumingas and the Sariches and the Jackson Davises, like, they're not secure. You know what I'm saying? You know that. Marcus Smart is fine at 5.8. Suggs is fine. Giddey, I can't play. I don't know what the fuck's going on with his minutes. His minutes is trash. He's been playing like trash. He had one decent game. But 5.5, 36 fantasy points. But the rest of them 19, 22, 20, 28. That's not going to get you anywhere. I know he had like a knee. He had some type of injury. They were like babying him, but I don't know if they're still babying him for that. And I'm not going to go check right now. So if you want to play fucking Josh Giddey against Boston, fucking go do some research and figure out what the fuck is going on in his life. I mean, other than the obvious. Chris Paul, here's another one. Another Warrior. 33 minutes, 44 fantasy points. Steve Kerr said that the Warriors starting lineup is gonna stay. The last starting lineup is gonna be what he's gonna be sticking with. But let me tell you this right now. Don't expect fucking Chris Paul to take 14 shots every game, okay? I just want you to know that. So if you want to play him, but don't think he can get 44 fantasy points on a night and 24 real points on a regular night. That's not gonna happen. I can tell you that. That's why he's 5,600. Trey Jones, 5'3", not interested. If Fultz is back and they try to shove him up their asses, and then you got Suggs and Cole Anthony and Fultz, I probably don't want any of them. The rest of these guys I'm not interested in right now. If they start Ish Smith again, you could probably take a shot at 4.3, but he's nothing spectacular himself. Let's go to shooting guard. All right, Jaylen Brown's in play, 8.6. Bane, Ingram, Bridges in play. Mikal Bridges, that is. The Nets don't look enticing anymore. Mikal Bridges used to be a dog. His price is coming down. Cam Thomas is only, all he does is shoot. All he does is score dependent. Maybe Claxton, but he's splitting minutes with fucking Sharp. The Nets just overall look like fucking hot dog juice. You feel me? The whole team. I'm not interested. Who else is here? Brandon Miller, you could take a shot, but that motherfucker lives in the fucking locker room. Cam Thomas, scoring dependent off the bench, not a good combination. Klay Thompson, another guy. Straight cheeks. The fuck is a 7, bruh? My man, 26 minutes. I can't do this. 26 minutes. You hit one shot. You score 3 points in an NBA game. And you mad that you not top 75 or whatever the fuck it is? Because you not, bro. What the fuck is this? 3 points. Bro, let me tell you something. Me, sick, and haven't played ball in years, could go out and score more than 3 points in 48 regulation minutes. Cut the crap. And he wants to be a max player. Yeah. He can max these nuts. I'm out of here. Let's continue. Who else? Who else is here? I'm getting mad now. Oubre, I don't know. Embiid is back. Do you really need Oubre at 5.8? You could take a shot. Caruso, you could take a shot. Trey Murphy, if he's healthy, you could take a shot. Branham, 5K starting. He's 5K for a reason. No thank you. Champagny, do we need him? Probably not. The starting him, he's playing 19 minutes, and you can see his range of outcomes. He could give you 5 points, or he could give you 31 points. I like my money. I don't like to lose money, so listen, they could keep Champagny. I don't want him. Kevin Huerter, what a fall from grace. I don't even think he's starting anymore. 17 minutes, 9 points. Look at this guy. He used to be somebody. Let's continue. They need to just trade him. Send him to the fucking China Bulldogs or whatever the fuck they call themselves. Who else is here? I can't play anybody else down here. You want to play these guys? Play them. They started Chris Duarte. Let's see what he did in his start. 26 minutes, 14 fantasy points. This guy needs to go to the G League. That's all he could do in 26 minutes. All right, let's see who else is here. Cause now these professionals are making me mad. Tatum's in play. DeRozan is okay, but he's in play. DeRozan is not like a end-all, be-all. You have to have him. He's okay. Like, he can't even hit 50 fantasy points. Look at him. He's playing 40 minutes. He's not even a 1 fantasy point per minute player. 8.3K, you want a guy that's going to, you playing a guy that's going to give you 40 minutes. You want him to give you 50, 60 fantasy points. What the fuck is 40 minutes and 40 fantasy points? The fuck is that proven? It's not as good as you think it is. Matter of fact, because some people might think I'm hating. Let me help you guys out. 8.3K, right? Take your calculator, right? I want you to do 8 times 3 times 6. That's what you need from DeRozan. Let's continue. Wagner's in play. Tobias Harris. I'm not interested in him winning B back. Jalen Williams, the forward, the starter, he's in play. Patrick Williams, you could take a shot. The rest of these guys, maybe Vince Williams if you're desperate, but the rest of those guys will just wait for value. Because they're not good players as they are right now. Wemby 8.5. How many minutes did he play? 20. Yo, Pop don't play with the minutes. I took a gamble and I faded him. It was the right gamble. 36 fantasy points. That's what you got to do with Wemby now. You got to just not play him and pray to God he don't give you 80 fantasy points while he's on the minutes limit. When his minutes limit is lifted, then you're playing his ass. And don't forget what I told you. When he was 6K, I'm like, yo, he'll be 9K by All-Star. I lied. He'll be 10K by the All-Star break. No, I'm lying. He's going to be 11K by the All-Star break. If he's not on the minutes limit. All right, let's continue. Banchero's in play. Miles Bridges is in play. Porzingis is in play. Zion is in play. It's funny, right? This fat fuck, he definitely gets excited to play against LeBron. So I want to see him get excited to play against Brooklyn. Let's see what he does tomorrow. We're on the Zion watch. He's in play though. Jared Jackson's in play against San Antonio. PJ Washington's in play. Keegan Murray's in play. He's sometimers too. 31, 37, 17, 25, and 15. Inconsistent. 2 for 11, 4 for 12, 4 for 9. Cam Johnson, you could take a shot if you're desperate. Kuminga, he's going to play, 22 minutes, regardless if he's playing well or not. Look, 33 fantasy points. He only played 25 minutes. Look at this shit. And you know this games he's been playing well, and he's just sitting on the bench with his fingers in his ass. That's Steve Kerr for you. They want to call him a great head coach. Yeah, all right. And I'm John Travolta. Get the fuck out of here. Who else is here? I'm pissed off now. Wiggins is in play because you know what? He's going to get the minutes regardless. I've been playing Wiggins at 5K. He's going to get the minutes. It's up to him if he's going to do something with it. But Kerr's going to play him. You bench the guy and still play him more minutes than the guy that you put to start for him. Make it make sense. Doesn't make any kind of sense. Harrison Barnes, not with a gun to my head. He's one of the worst fantasy producers of all time in the history of sports. I mean, get this guy off my screen. Trey Lyles, he didn't start. No, he didn't start, but he's trying to be productive. Play him until he's not productive anymore. 4.3K. He's trying. I prefer the 29 points, but we'll see. So let's keep an eye on Trey Lyles if there's no real value. Aldama's okay. The rest of these guys I can't touch. Saric maybe. Here's another guy. It doesn't matter how well he plays. Look what I'm saying. 15 minutes, 21 fantasy points. That means he's been playing well. But Kerr still plays for 15 minutes. You can't play Warriors in fantasy with an open heart and feel good about it. And Steve Kerr is going to do something to just shove it up your ass. That's what he does. Oh my God. Who else is here? Nobody else is here. If you want to play fucking Okiki, go play Okiki. If you want to play Thor, If you want to go play fucking Billy Phillips or Julian Phillips or whoever the fuck you want to play these bozos, go fucking play them. It's gonna be an early night for you. You'll be home watching Dawson's Creek. You feel me? All right, who else is here? Let's go to center. I ain't got time to waste. And beat 11K, fire his ass up. So bonus is in play. Drummond is 8.2. He's been pedestrian. I'm lying. He did hit 56. But. Embiid is back. If you think he's going to drop 56 on Embiid's head, play him. This motherfucker had 23 rebounds. But like I said, Embiid is back. You can do that shit on fucking Paul Reed, but Embiid is back. He's still a good play, but don't look for 56 fantasy points against Embiid. That's all I got to say about that. Absolutely in play. Holmgren is in play. Claxton is fine. Just remember that he's splitting minutes. Valanciunas, I think he's been playing more minutes, I want to say. He was playing more minutes. Now he's coming back down to earth. Be careful. Be careful with that. Nick Richards is in play. Paul Reed is off the table. And I guess you could take a shot on Goga. If he starts, you're going to get, 22, 24 minutes? Probably 22. Because they got to make room for Wendell Carter. If he comes off the bench, he's going to get to 24 minutes. But if they don't start Goga, don't play him. Because they're going to go Wendell Carter, then they're going to go Mo Wagner. Dayshawn Sharp is in play. Day'Ron Sharp. I said Dayshawn. Day'Ron Sharp's in play. If there's no value, Jackson Davis is in play. I think he's going to start again. If he starts, you fire his ass up. You feel me? And that's your value right there, to be honest with you. All right, listen. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up. I absolutely appreciate you taking the time to watch my video and bearing with me while my last couple of videos I've been sick, battling the illness, but I'm just trying to make sure I get these videos out. If you're struggling to cash, you don't have time to do research. The NBA is a clusterfuck right now. We all know that. If you don't have time to deal with the bullshit and you just need me to send you lineups or you want me to build you lineups, I can do that for you. Check out the Patreon link in the description. We have an NBA tier, a main slate tier, which is discounted, and it's stuck being discounted because I can't raise the price while there's people in it, so you might as well hop in it, so that's discounted. There's an all NBA tier for early slates and late slates. We got an NFL tier. We got the all sport tier for anything you want, any slate, any sport. I can send you lineups. So if that's something that you're interested in and you don't have time to do research on your own, check out the Patreon link in the description. And because there's so many people in the Patreon, I've been building multiple lineups for FANDUEL and DRAFTKINGS so that nobody has the same lineup. So you don't got to worry about that. All right, let's go to FANDUEL. Let's breeze through it. Let's wrap this shit up and let's get the fuck out of here. Point guard. SGA 11-3, fire him up. Fox is in play, 10K. Morant 9-9. They're all they're supposed to be underpriced, but they haven't really been, blowing our minds with their play, with their fantasy production. Only SGA. Maxey, Embiid is back. So what does that mean to you? I don't think I could do it. Curry, you could take a shot, but he's been very down lately. Derek White, his price looks crazy, but he does have a ceiling. Especially on FanDuel with his blocks and steals. You feel me? McCollum's under the radar in play. Holiday and White are fine. Dinwiddie, I'm not interested in. Giddey, I'm not interested in. Marcus Smart, Chris Paul, Sohan, Caruso, Monk. They're all fine to me. Suggs and Cole Anthony are fine if Marquez Fultz is out. If Fultz is in, I'm not interested in either, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. I know my player pool is tight, but you know what? That's what keeps me in business. I'm playing single game. That's another thing. Contest selection. I'm playing single entry 95% of the time. I might do a 3 max. I keep my player pool nice and tight. When you're watching these shows and they're telling you to play the fucking Lou Dorts and the fucking Branhams, and they're playing 150 lineups, so they're gonna have an array of lineups with all types of players in there. So you got to be careful of the content that you listen to, because you could be playing single entry and you could be getting information for 150 max, and that's gonna fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass. I'm here to help you not lose money. I'm here to help you win contests. You feel me? This video is for people that play single entry, 3 max entry. You know, if you want to play, the only difference is if you want to play 150 lineups, yeah, then you could increase your player pool. You know, you could take shots on fucking Armani Brooks and fucking Gary Payton the fifth and fucking Dalen Terry and all these other fucking bozos. But when you're playing one lineup, it's got to be the best of the best. You feel me? I hope that helps people understand what's happening. All right, because I didn't when I first started playing DFS, and that shit had me fucked up. All right, Bane is in play. Jaylen Brown is in play. Vassell, you could take a shot on Jalen Williams. Klay Thompson, you could play Klay Thompson. You think he's gonna fucking go 1 for 11 again? I don't know. Maybe he might. Cam Thomas, if you're desperate. I'm not really interested in none of these guys until we get news. Tatum, Ingram, Banchero, 8.6, he's fine. DeRozan, 8.5, he's fine. Franz Wagner is fine. Miles Bridges is in play. Tobias, I'm not really interested in, but he's in the player pool. Keegan Murray's in the player pool. Cam Johnson, Kuminga, Andrew Wiggins are all in play for me. Yeah, power forward. Sabonis is in play. Wemby at 9.7. If he's still on the minutes limit, I can't do it. So we got to pay attention to Wemby news. When Pop says there's no more minutes limit, then we play him. I mean, you can still play him now if you're playing a lot of lineups, but if you're playing one lineup, you want to spend 10K on a guy playing 24 minutes, that's on you. Porzingis is in play. Zion's in play. Jaren Jackson's in play. Jackson Davis is in play as long as he starts. Saric, I don't know. Can we play Saric at 15 minutes? I don't know if I could do it, to be honest with you. Embiid, 12-5 in play. Should be rested and rejuvenated. Andre Drummond's in play, 9.2. Just remember he's going up against Embiid. Holmgren, 8.4 is fine. Valanciunas is back to his 25 minutes, so be careful. Claxton is splitting minutes with Dajuan Sharp, but getting closer to 30 minutes. Paul Reed's off the table. Nick Richards, 6K, looks like a good value. Goga, if he starts, you could take a shot. Wendell Carter, if he starts, you could take a shot. Dajuan Sharp, 5.4 if you want to be sneaky. And the rest of these guys are not in play for me. You want to play Kevon Looney? Good luck with that. You want to play Bismack Biyombo? Good luck with that. Mo Wagner, he's going to play 18, 20 minutes, so I don't know what else to tell you. But listen, I'm absolutely thankful for each and every one of you guys. Like I said, don't forget, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. That's what's helping us grow. Check out the Patreon link in the description if you need any type of lineup sent to you. Main slate, late slate, NFL, NHL. I don't give two fucks. Whatever it is, I can build you lineups. I think that's about it. Alright, so listen. Hope you have a profitable New Year's Day, or I hope you had a profitable New Year's Day, depending on when you're listening to this video. Thanks for all the well wishes that I've been getting as far as to get better soon. I'm trying. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Ciao.